I'm back with another video. If you're new and you love the chai, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories and comments down below. Today, we're going to be talking about the Chi Season 7, Episode 2. These are the final predictions for the episode. I was waiting for them to release a trailer, but they never did. However, they did give us some exclusive picks, so I'll be going over those and sharing my final predictions for the upcoming episode. Make sure you checked out the last video I put out. I dropped an exclusive clip between Dom and Len. Of course, they ended up meeting each other, and then Jamal walks in. It seems like Len isn't really feeling Dom like that, and there may be some issues. Let me know what you thought about that scene. I can't wait to see the full version when the episode airs tonight. Let's go over the episode description one last time, then we'll talk about the picks and those predictions. The episode is titled The Fallout. The description reads, Tiff finds an unlikely partner in Victor and a more unlikely connection with Nuck. Jake inadvertently exposes his affair with Tatiana, triggering a scandal. Things come to a head when Emmett tries to juggle all the kids at work. So those are the key things we need to look out for in tonight's episode of The Chai. Now let's go over some of these exclusive pics. In this picture, we see Jake hanging out with Papa. He's on his phone and laughing. I believe this is the moment where the info about him hooking up with Tatiana is going to be exposed. I want to know who else is going to find out. It might get out to everybody. In another picture, Charles the pastor and Tatiana are also shown, seemingly trying to figure out how to bury the scandal. The pastor looks very pissed off, so it'll be interesting to see how they handle the situation. Maybe Charles has a plan to fix it. Another pic shows the fellas hanging out. Darnell, Rashad, and Jake. Victor is likely there too, and they're just enjoying themselves. You'll know how they do in the chai. The guys hang out and the ladies do too. We also see Barry, Jamal, and Emmett out having a good time. Then there's a pic of the ladies, Jada, Tiara, Keisha, and Tracy, probably having a girls' night, talking about all their problems. I'm curious how they'll feel about Tiffany being pregnant, and I want to know how long until we see Tracy hook up with Jackie Long's character Keith. In another pic, it looks like Papa is having a conversation with Misha. She might be telling him that Kevin wants her to come to California. So in this episode, we might get an answer. Will she leave or stay? I think she'll probably stay in Chicago, but we'll see. Then there's a pic of Charles, the rat or snake, giving a sermon. Nuck is also shown, and we know they made an agreement in the last episode about high-profile clients. It wouldn't be the chai without Darnell and his Bluetooth. You know he'll be up to something and making us laugh. There's also a picture of Alicia, Rashad, and Tiffany. Rashad looks upset. I want to know if he finds out about Tiffany being pregnant and what he'll think. Alicia will probably be thrilled, already getting ready for her grandchild. And if Rashad is serious with Alicia, he might end up being a step-granddaddy. Now, let's get into those final predictions for Episode 2. We know Victor and Tiffany are going to get close. Victor is going to step up and help her out. She just lost Rob, and Victor is always trying to help people. I'm curious how Tiffany will respond. I doubt she wants to jump into another relationship so soon, but you never know. As for her and Nuck, he's going to keep getting close to her. He feels guilty, but he's also trying to cover his tracks. He doesn't want her to find out he was involved in Rob's death. But remember, Kenya knows the truth. Zay told Kenya that Nuck took out Rob, and now Zay is gone. So I want to see how Kenya will act in this episode. Could she let that information out? If so, it might get back to Keisha and Alicia, and that's definitely going to happen eventually. From the pics, we know Jake's situation with Ayana is going to blow up. Papa warned him to stay away from the pastor's wife. He didn't listen, and now it's going to come back on him. For Emmett, based on the description, I think he'll struggle trying to balance taking care of all the kids and running Smokies. Those scenes are probably going to be hilarious because we all know how Emmett rolls. As for Barry, I think he'll focus more on school and that book, especially since he got that scholarship. Even though Nuck told him he doesn't want him in the streets forever, this could still cause tension. Barry is getting close to Alicia, and eventually, Alicia is going to find out what Nuck did to her son. Once she finds out, all hell will break loose. Nuck lied to her face and blamed Zay, and we saw what she did to Zay. She's going to feel completely betrayed and seek revenge. But honestly, why did she believe Nuck so fast? She just accepted what he said and didn't even listen to Zay when he tried to explain. Zay had real conversations with Alicia last season. He was even thinking about switching sides, but that didn't happen. So now I want you all to drop your theories and predictions down in the comments. I'll catch you guys tonight for the quick thoughts and early impressions after episode 2 airs. I think it's going to be a solid episode, and I can't wait to see it. Thanks again for all the love and support. I'll catch you all on the next one.